Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. In this episode I'm teaming up with two of my subscribers, apparently Hank and Huhu, I guess is how you pronounce that. Huhu has a channel that you should check out, and that looks cool. Alright, so we're gonna fight Plantera because I found the bulb again, it's not too far. He's giving me the karate tortoise stuff. I already have the karate tortoise stuff. Alright. Ready? Okay. And then let's go. Alright. So we found the bulb over here. So then as soon as we come on. As soon as we awaken Plantera, then we're going to run back over here to the room where I fought him in the first time, and hopefully things will go a little bit differently. Hopefully I'll actually beat Plantera with these guys' help, because they actually have a lot better armor and weapons and stuff. So hopefully once Plantera gets here, then this should be a much different battle than it was last time. Don't know exactly who Plantera is going to be targeting, but I don't know, it might just be random, or probably whoever's closest or something. Wait a minute, was I not using King Golden Shower? I could have sworn I was using my weapon, but apparently I was on the mud block, so I wasn't being any help at all right then. Or maybe it's, oh, because my mouse is going up there, that's why. Alright, so try to avoid Plantera. Let's see, shooting my chlorophyte arrows, and let's see, it's getting to right about half health, and there we go. Now it's moving faster, and not sure exactly how its attack pattern changes as far as, why do I keep switching ores, or switching my weapons, but alright, so this is going to be pretty difficult. Really need to keep an eye on my health because I got pretty close to dying for a second. Alright, almost there. He's only got about 5,000 HP left. And in case you didn't know, I kind of farmed the destroyer a little while ago. So I have full. Come on, I've got full. Yay! Hollowed armor. Okay, so let's see. They can have the grenade launcher. Can I drop it? Yeah. GG. Let's see, what else? Open the goodie bag. Oops. Drop this stuff. And let's see. I guess that was it. Just the temple key. Going back to spawn. So use the magic mirror and odd morning. So I guess we probably can't fight Skeletron Prime like Hank wants to. Can we fight in the morning? So yeah. Alright. Let's see. Are we gonna fight? No, we just have to wait for nighttime, I guess. Alright, let's see. You crafting. I don't think I'm going to be able to make anything with Temple Key. Oh, I actually can. Oh, that's right, because you can make that stuff. Anyways, let's see. Chlorophyte ore. Nah. Join the green team. Oh boy, they probably want to do some PvP, and that means I'm going to die, because I'm terrible at playing against other people in like any game that I play. Alright, so let's see. I guess that's going to be it for this episode, or at least this little clip. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're going to explore the dungeon a little bit more, because now that I beat the lizard, or not the lizard, Plantera, now there should be some like hard mode dungeon. Wow, that's a big giant cursed skull. But now there should be some hard mode dungeon enemies, and they should be coming. They're just a little bit slower than I am because I focused all my accessories on movement speed pretty much. So they should be here any second now. And I'm probably going to die any second now because of these hard mode enemies, but yeah, let's see how well this goes. Alright, now we're fighting a Paladin. I remember looking those guys up. Very powerful. I think they have good defense, at least. Or that's as much as I know. They have good defense, very little knockback, and pretty strong attacks, I think. The hammer kind of acts like a boomerang, and I'm just trying to use my golden showers to try to do some damage to anything that I can. And I'm going to try to go around the back for a different approach, and that might not be the best idea. Probably not the best idea. Oh boy. Use my chlorophyte arrows. Hopefully that's... it doesn't have great pierce, I don't think. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Can't tell, but alright, am I using Jester arrows now? Or Jester arrows now? Alright, good. What was that? Or what was that? I don't know. Looks like Hank's about to die. I'm actually pretty low on health too. Let's see, can I use items? Okay, good. Let's see. I'm just confused because of all the mayhem of attacking or enemies that's happening right now. Oh look, I got some ectoplasm. I don't know who dropped it. Either just the enemies dropped it, and then one of my allies helped give it to me because they said that they would give it to me since they already have enough. Alright, so this is interesting to me, but obviously I'm not doing very good at the whole commentary thing. Just because there's so much going on. So many enemies that need killing, and so little time to kill them. Or so much concentration that needs to be put on them in order to kill them. But let's see, I don't think there's like a boss like in the dungeon or anything. If anything, I guess just those paladins, or the what's it called? He's saying we should set up an area for farming them. Ask him how. Oh wow, that's an interesting looking caster. It's floating all over the place, and oh wow, I barely have any health. Wow, that was a close one. I had like 20 health. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Alright, let's see, go back to my golden shower, and wow, that is a necromancer, that's what it is. That is a really powerful necromancer, or a really powerful enemy. Oh no, there's a paladin. I'm probably gonna die. Oh boy, I think both of them died. That's not good. Dang it. And it's almost night, and we're gonna fight Skeletron Prime. So that'll be... dang it. So that'll be interesting. Probably should have just used my magic mirror rather than let him kill me. But yeah, so now we're gonna fight Skeletron Prime. Alright, so we should be fighting anytime soon, anytime now. I think we're just gonna move over here into the big wide open area, and then start fighting Skeletron Prime. And they gave me some ectoplasm and the strong key brand, which I think is just awesome if you know what that is. But alright, so destroyer first. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully I can do what I did earlier. It's pretty interesting. Apparently not. I'll explain later. But alright, so apparently we're going to fight the destroyer before we fight the Skeletron Prime. And the Golden Shower is a really great weapon against the Destroyer if you know how to use it right. If you can get the angle to arc in the right way, then you can do just massive damage on the Destroyer. It's pretty awesome. But now I'm out of mana. So I'm just going to stand here and huzzah! They killed it, and they can get the stuff. I don't need it. Let's get a little bit of HP. And yeah. Alright. So yeah, I guess we're gonna fight the Skeletron Prime now. Alright, so now he has awoken the Skeletron. He's awakened? He woke up Skeletron Prime, and now Skeletron Prime has awoken, I think. Or is... I don't know how to pronounce... or how to phrase that correctly. Alright, so here's Skeletron Prime. If you remember how Skeletron was before, now it's just bigger, because, or stronger, because now its hands have their own weapons, and there's 4 of them instead of just 2 hands. So apparently that's like his feet, or he just has 4 hands for some reason. I'm actually just going to sit here for a little bit to regenerate my my mana while they're taking care of Skeletron, and I can just shower him in the golden ichor, which is pretty awesome, because if you shoot it straight up, then it'll pierce through him the first time, and then just fall back down and hit him again if you're lucky. So they're actually kind of aggroing him, keeping his attention on them, while I can just shoot back from a distance, which is very nice. And no, he's almost dead, so I don't need to really sit and charge up my my mana, because he's just got one arm left and barely any HP left on his on his head, not on his other head. Alright, so ta-da! He has been defeated. And let's see, I don't know what exactly drops from him. Yeah, they can have the hollowed bars. I've already got plenty. Let's see. Oh, okay, so another Skeletron Prime, apparently. Alright, that's cool. We'll just fight him again. So apparently this time he's kind of going after me a little bit more than he's going after them. Not really sure why. Probably just random, or whoever's closer or something. Or hopefully whoever's doing the most damage, which probably not me, because they have much better equipment than I do. So let's see. Yeah, he's almost dead again. Only a couple more arms, a couple more hands, and he's almost down to his last life. I mean, obviously it is only his last life, but his health is going down pretty fast. And again, I don't remember really what he drops. I didn't look it up, and they're obviously collecting it before I can get a look at it. But I do know he drops the Soul of Fright. It's similar to the what's it called? The Soul of Might, which I'll explain later. Alright, so now I'm gonna fight the twins, and I'm just playing this on my own now. I'm recording the audio post gameplay, and I got all these potions ready because I fought them earlier, and I lost, of course. But this time I'm more prepared. I've got all these accessories to help increase my damage output, and then all these potions I showed a little while ago, a little second ago. You saw those potions to help out, and of course, way over here at the end of the map, twins are most likely. I'm pretty sure I remember they spawn on the left of me, which is always annoying, but it's alright because now I've got all those buffs and all the accessories, and I've got plenty of room to just run and fight. So now things should be different this time. I should finally actually beat them. And I think it's really interesting how this works, like how the golden shower can attack them from so far away while I'm running away and trying to avoid their attacks and everything. And it seems like a pretty good idea to me. I mean, someone gave me the idea in the comments, but so there, I think that one scream was when I got the green one down to half health, the spasmatism or something, I forgot what it's called, but so it got down to half health, and I think I could hear even one of those golden showers hit it, but then I never see it again. Like, it's just gone, and the cord that's supposed to be between the eyes is gone, and I was actually kind of trying to slow down a little bit for it to catch up, because I thought I would need to fight it, but it's weird, it's just gone. So now I just focus all my attacks on the red one with the lasers, and then here I know that I have to stick with it. And then obviously when it transforms, the lasers become a little more powerful, and I think it was actually a pretty cool fight between me and the retinaser. Just the sound of those lasers and just the flying back and forth, and this is why I really wanted the wings before I fought the twins, because I remember before this newest patch, when they were first introduced, that's how I fought the twins. I just flew up and down, back and forth, shooting at them like that, trying to dodge their lasers, which to me I think that just looks really cool. But still got all those buffs going, and still got some mana potion, or actually no, I think I ran out of mana potions at this point, but I just needed to stand still for like a second or two to regain a bunch of mana, and then because of the buff for the mana regeneration, which I think actually went away right there at the end, but then huzzah, apparently I only needed to defeat one of them because the other just got left way out there on the side of the screen where you couldn't see. So that's pretty cool. One of the things you get is the Soul of Sight, which is kind of like the light counterpart of the Soul of Might. Then there's also the Soul of Fright, which you get from the hard mode bosses. That they're all used to craft specific weapons or items. But I don't need any of those. Because let's see what it can craft. Well, actually, yeah, I do need some for those keys that I'll explain later. But the fairy bell, the rainbow rod, and the magic harp. Like I don't need those. I don't really want to use them. They're not that important to me. And also with the hollowed bars, I've already got full hollowed armor, so I don't need it for that. I've already got the pickaxe axe, so I don't need the Drax. I've already got the Excalibur, I don't need the light disc. I might use that pumpkin medallion thing eventually, but I'm not too confident about that. It'll be sometime in the future, not too soon. But now I'm just looking through my inventory stuff. I don't think there's anything else interesting in this clip, so I'll just cut ahead. Alright, so in this little clip, one way that you can use all of the sand or glass that you get to make a little bit of money, if you use all the sand you have and make as many glass tables as you can actually sell that, and you can make some mugs if you want, if you have some extra glass, but you can sell that for about 59 silver, I guess that was. So it's not like an amazing amount of money, but if you have like chests full of sand, then craft those into glass and then make the glass table, and you could sell that for quite a lot of money if you have a whole bunch of sand, or if you're just starting out and you don't really have much. And now I visit the lizard temple, because I used the key and I opened the door, but then I didn't go inside yet, just because obviously I wanted to keep it recorded. And it's still kind of lame that I can't really like mine through that temple stuff, because I'd really like to just get rid of that and explore a little bit easier, I guess. But I know that there's traps in here, and the power cell, I'll get to that in a minute, but there's a lot of pressure plate traps, like the dart traps, so I'm just keeping my pickaxe on the ground, or attacking the ground, just to be sure that I can try to get rid of those pressure plates before I actually activate a trap, which doesn't always happen. There are a couple times in here that I actually do end up stepping on a trap before I'm able to disarm it, but then I'm constantly just checking the walls to make sure that none of the other traps are gonna spring out at me or something. But there are quite a few enemies in here, and they are pretty tough, and you can tell that I'm not exactly at full health, so it's pretty difficult. And the flying snake, that's actually a pretty interesting thing. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but I always pronounce it the Quetzalcoatl, which I'm sure that's not how you're supposed to pronounce it, but I'm not sure if it's Aztec or Mayan or some kind of ancient Native American mythology, I guess, of this flying serpent that's supposed to be like one of their gods or whatever, something, I don't know. Just that idea was kind of interesting to me. I'm totally rambling about some random thing because I'm recording this commentary post-game. So just while you're watching me explore this temple, if you remember, well, if you're old enough to remember, I guess, about maybe 10 years ago? Less than 10 years, probably, but there's this thing called the RPG Maker 2000. Oh yeah, so I guess that would be 13 years ago. Wow. I'm old, but anyways, the RPG Maker was a pretty cool, obviously, way to make RPGs just on the computers. Pretty fun, but then one of the enemies was the Quetzalcoatl. So for some reason, that just sticks with me. It's like my little connection to it, which is really nothing. But as you just noticed, or might have just noticed, I'm also collecting all the wooden spikes, just because I want to get them out of the way and off the ground, just to make sure that the ground is a little bit safer for me to walk on. And there's a lot of armored skeletons and skeleton archers that are in this temple, which is kind of gets a little bit annoying just because there's so many of them. And then also these lizard enemies. I'm assuming once they get to about half health, then they get on all fours and they run a bit faster, and I think either have less knockback, or just because they're moving faster it seems like they have less knockback. So it makes them a little bit more dangerous. So obviously be careful when you're killing them, and of course that's one of those times when you really gotta check the ground to make sure that you're getting rid of those pressure plates. And that weapon I'm using, I don't think I showed it on screen, but that's the Nimbus Cloud. It's like my my murderous Crimson Cloud, except now you can shoot two of them, and it's stronger, I guess. You get them from the Angry Nimbus, and it appears, I think, just anytime it's raining, and it's a pretty rare enemy with a pretty rare drop rate of that Nimbus Rod. So that's pretty cool. I think I had picked it up when I was fighting the twins the first time. But anyways, still just exploring this cave, and or not this cave, this lizard temple, and lots of traps and lots of enemies. So I'll just kind of skip ahead a bit. All right, so I picked up this hunter potion, and I was using it just to get rid of some stuff in my inventory, so I'd have a little bit more room. And it's pretty cool the way that it just sort of lights up all the enemies to help you see them, and even kind of give off a little bit of light in general. And it's pretty cool, like if they're behind a wall or something, that'll help you see that, oh hey, there's something behind that darkness. So that's kind of cool. But I was making really slow progress in this temple, just because I had to check the ground so much and get rid of all the wooden spikes and, you know, try to be safe and all that. And I just noticed, is that like a skull torch, or did I just happen to place a torch on top of a skull? I have no idea. But here I'm actually going through the chest, not because I really need any of this stuff, but just because I wanted to get rid of the chest so that I could get rid of the spikes under it. Because I really wanted to get rid of all the spikes that were in this dungeon, or in this temple. So I needed to remove all the things from the treasure chest to get rid of the stuff underneath it. And then here, I just used B to use all my potions or buffs to get rid of everything. And I got the invisibility potion, which apparently just makes your character invisible and not all your armor and equipment and stuff. And it doesn't actually have any effect on the enemies, like as far as if they can see you. So it's just an aesthetic thing where now apparently I'm invisible, and it's kind of cool, but it's like that's pretty much useless. And then I also have the gravitation potion, but I didn't need it. I wasn't using it for anything. And then of course I have the pumpkin pie well-fed thing, and this part looks kind of cool just because of all those enemies down there that are lit up, and I don't think I would have been able to see any of them if I didn't have the hunter potion. So I think that just looks kind of cool and reminds me that, oh yeah, I did dig through there beforehand and I was exploring around the temple before I actually got into it. And then here I'm just, you know, getting rid of all the wooden spikes, just to be safe again. And I came across this thing that actually took me a while to actually realize what I came across. No, not the wooden spikes that I was standing on, but yeah, I'm still not quite exploring there yet enough to actually talk about it, because again, I'm recording this commentary after I actually recorded the video. But of course those spiky things, the traps that bounce around, just they're very troublesome. But here, they keep coming down on me. But here you can see that there's like a wood platform, and at first, my first thought was that was some kind of like table, altar area type of thing. But then later I realized that those are the areas that like you find in the dungeon where it's just like this wooden like house mining place. I don't know why I said mining, but this wooden house type thing. And apparently it got sort of like interwoven with the temple somehow from the way that it spawned or the world was created or something. So it sort of, you know, was built within the temple for some reason. It was really strange, but I don't know, that's kind of cool. And yeah. Let me know if you've ever discovered that in your game when you're exploring the temple, because that's really weird. And I don't know if you could really consider that a bug or just something that was kind of cool. And of course there's more traps. Man. Let's see. There's not much else in the temple, because as you can see from the map and just from where I am, I kind of explored everywhere else. And there's these little like cages that can just break. They're apparently just, you know, decoration or something. But yeah. Oh yeah, I found a mimic. That was kind of cool. But I don't think it gave me anything too useful. I don't remember. Oh look, the star necklace. Don't remember if I did anything special with that. I don't think I did. But or the cross necklace, not the star necklace. So yeah, I'm looking through the map, and it looks like I've explored everywhere in the temple, and I didn't find anything too interesting. Like, I mean, obviously the cross necklace was pretty good, but that was just a mimic. The cross necklace increases the duration or the length of the invincibility after getting hit, which I put on, but it didn't really matter. I don't think I got hit by anything while I was in here. But the lizard power cell supposed to be used at the lizard altar, and it's supposed to summon the golem. And I got my dynamite ready because I wanted to try using dynamite on the enemy, or on the golem, but I couldn't use the power cell for anything, and I'm not sure if there's a specific part in the temple that was supposed to be the altar, or I'm supposed to make the altar, or something, or maybe it meant like at a demon altar? Maybe that's what it... No? I don't know. So I don't know how to use the power cell. Again, I could probably look it up, but I don't know. It's kind of strange. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm supposed to do with that. But yeah, that's all I did in the temple. Now here, I built another world. I don't remember if this is one I've already been to or if it was just some new world. But I was exploring through the desert because I was looking for the pyramid that I read can appear in random deserts. And I was trying to dig just around the pyramid just to really, get a full grasp of how big this thing was before I really went in. But then, apparently there's just this one entrance tunnel thing. And there's just one random gold chest. And I was like, oh, hey, cool, Pharaoh's mask and stuff. And nothing really that useful. Just looted what I could and got rid of everything that didn't fit. Because I did kind of want the Pharaoh stuff just because it looked kind of cool. And obviously you can see my inventory just keeps getting full of random stuff that I don't need. Yeah, I found a couple floating islands in this world too. And then I was like, okay, that was cool. Maybe there's going to be like a special enemy or maybe some kind of pyramid boss or something. And get that ink banner. Maybe I'll find like that ink charm or something, which I looked up later and it has nothing to do with the pyramid. But exploring and looking like, yeah, what's going to be down here? It's cool, pyramid, it's rare and doesn't always appear and stuff. And is this it? That's it? It was just that one golden chest with the Pharaoh stuff that really, like, I ended up digging all the way on the side of the pyramid and then all through the bottom just to see if there was anything else in here, and apparently not. I mean, I was really expecting the pyramid to be better than that. Like, I was expecting, pyramid, desert, mummy enemies or something, or not even a boss maybe, but just something better than that. That was kind of a letdown. Like, I built a whole new world just to look for this desert, and that was all I found. It's just, alright. But if you know if there's anything else special about the pyramid that's supposed to happen, or if I'm supposed to do anything in it, or if there's other items that are supposed to spawn in it or something, then let me know in the comments, and I'll probably try to make another world to find another pyramid. But that's all I recorded, pretty much. Yeah, that's all I recorded of my time between episodes and all that. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. A little bit of a clip show, I guess. And leave me suggestions on what to do next in this series, because I know that I need to go into the dungeon to get the ectoplasm, to get the full Spectre armor, but that's going to be pretty dangerous. So I'm either going to need help from you guys to help me live in the dungeon, or I'm just going to need to... actually, wait. I don't have this recorded, but I have played past this. And I did finish getting the full chlorophyte armor, so that's pretty cool. That's helpful. That might help me survive in the dungeon. But other than that, I guess I just need the Spectre armor. And I need to figure out how to fight the Golem. I think he's going to be like my final boss of the series, because I am winding down to the end, I think. Don't really need that much more stuff, just the Spectre armor in particular, but yeah, alright. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.